Gotta hit the go live.
I just don't know if I should do first five or not.
All right,
Go
we
ahead,
are
bud.
live.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. The Mets bleeped us again last night, and the Cardinals too. But I would have been fine with like a decent unit winner last night or whatever, instead of like a unit loser. I think it might have been maybe a little bit less. I don't know. It could even been close to even. I was just so pissed off about the Mets that I couldn't handle it. I do have a quick question for you guys, since some people are going to be watching the ads and stuff anyway. Leave your answer in the comments. I got something to share with you guys. So this was shared with me. Who's your guys' MVP right now? Is it Aaron Judge or is it Shohei Ohtani? I want to talk about that debate and frame it in a couple different ways. So Aaron Judge, I'm not. This is not me trying to take anything away from Aaron Judge. I know I'm a Yankee hater, supposedly, but this isn't. I'm just trying to put things in perspective for people, because I think there's a little bit of Ohtani fatigue out there, and it really irks my chain, if you know what I mean. Aaron Judge, 57 home runs. Congratulations, awesome job. But would you rather take a home run or your starter to go, I don't know, 37 times or whatever, go 6 innings and under 2.5 runs? And the only reason I say that is if you definitely take that a 6-inning start with an ERA under 2.55, Shohei Ohtani has 58 of those. 58 home runs. You take his home runs plus games started over 6 innings, under 2.5 runs. He's got 58 of those. Aaron Judge has 57 home runs. 37 of those things have been solo shots. So when he's doing it, it's not really doing damage. And I will say Beaver came back and said that's not really indicative on Judge. You're right, but he's not doing damage and whatnot. I'm just curious, where you guys stand. I mean, if you take out what Shohei did last year, if we had never seen Shohei Ohtani, brand new on the scene this year, and he's doing this, is he the MVP or is Judge the home run guy the MVP? I say it's Ohtani. I don't know. It's not going to be him this year because we've got fatigue. But let me know in the comments what you think. I'm really curious to what you guys have to think. Probably a whole bunch of Judge dick riders, but it's all good. I get it. He's fantastic. And honestly, a lot of people don't give him credit for going into center field and holding down center field for a long time this year. I give him a lot of credit for that. That's not something easy to do, and he made it look almost easy, very easy. Anyway, that's fun. I enjoy talking baseball like that. I hope to do more stuff like that later, but let's just get into this. Pirates, Reds. Man, the Pirates have really had the Reds number lately. I like the under in this game. It was 8. It's at 7.5 now. I don't really like the fact that we're getting such a bad part of the number. But what I do like is I think that there's a half-unit play. I'm going to take Nick Lodolo to record a win at plus 135 for just a half a unit. I know Beaver, I'm pretty sure Beaver has a play on Lodolo as well if you want to check his Twitter page. But this kid's been dealing right now. And at plus 135, it's going to be the last game of the homestand. The Reds have been kind of embarrassed. I think he goes long enough. I think Beaver has a K-prop thing on him. Beaver, do you have a K-prop on him?
Yeah, I bet over 7.5 at plus 112. I really like the value because Pirates are K machines against lefties.
So there you go. A couple plus money plays right there. I do like the Reds to win the game, but I just didn't really, I wasn't going to play price. There's not a chance in hell. So don't really want to lay the run line with them as the home team either. I think at plus 135, I also played Beaver's prop as well. So 2 plus money plays, pick one of them or playing both like I did. Should be probably making one of them. All right, next game up. It's the bad guys and the Tigers. I know no one's going to follow me. I don't give a damn. Tigers money line plus 180 for a half a unit, and then Tigers team total over 2.5 at minus 130 for 0.75 units. Christian Javier's worst spot, according to Mr. Beaver, on the road against some lefties, and that's what the Tigers baseball is. I've said it many times. Tigers at home during the day is also another spot that I absolutely love. Again, I understand they're a bad baseball team. I just don't know what Houston's playing for. Houston got us with the long ball yesterday. Probably should have played that Tigers team total, but it is what it is. Again, sometimes you just have to take swings. We've seen a lot of major league teams, big favorites, lose over the last week or so. I understand the Tigers have taken some money from us lately, but I do really like this spot. It's more of a play. And keep in mind, guys, I played a half unit yesterday and a half unit today. Like, if I hit these two bets, I'm back to more than even. So when you're playing these big money line favorites, you don't have to hit 6 out of 10. I mean, if you're hitting 50%, you're more than making money. So next game up, Beaver, we've got the Angels and the Guardians. Probably the simplest game on the board for me. Guardians money line -115 for 0.75 units. The same situation, not the same situation because there's different pitchers, but all the same points I've made the last couple of days are the points I'm going to make today. First and foremost, Cal Quantrill, stud, shoving. Next, Indians. Their bullpen is untouchable right now. Whatever Tito's doing, whatever's Tito's feeding them mentally, I don't know what it is because they're kind of taxed. But again, they've been staying taxed and they continue to perform. The Angels, I mean, they were playing decent baseball, and Trout was on his little home run. But like I told you guys yesterday, they were 3-4 in that run. We cashed again with Cleveland yesterday. I'm not going to try to catch a falling knife with the Angels. It's a very few teams that I try to catch that falling knife with, and Angels are not going to be one of them. So I will continue to ride Cleveland until the wheels fall off. They continue to win games for us. So at this price, with Cal on the mound, there's absolutely no question I'm all over Cleveland today. If you want to do a first 5 too, you could do that too. I definitely wouldn't hate that, but definitely all over the money line. Rockies at the White Sox. This one, it was automatic for me just because of how they played yesterday. White Sox -1.5 at -115, -110, whatever it is. And then I'm also going to do for 0.75 units, Beaver. And then we're also going to do a White Sox Mariners moneyline parlay coming back at +130 for a half a unit. Dylan Cease on the mound. I don't really have to say much about him. You guys already know how much of a stud he's been. Kyle Freeland's actually been pretty good, decent for the Rockies. If you take a look at his game logs, home and away, I mean, it's not like he's getting shelled or whatnot, but I think that the White Sox are just one of those teams where everything is clicking right now. We saw that yesterday. I played the under in the first 5 yesterday, thinking that they'd come out a little bit sluggish, and the guy that I played the total base prop came up and jacked a 3-run home run. So they kind of pretty much killed that. I'm not the biggest White Sox guy. I don't really like betting them too much, but over the last 2 weeks or so, it's undeniable that they've just been playing fantastic baseball. Like I said, everything's clicking right now since La Russa's been gone. Again, it's just White Sox or pass for me. There's no way I can get to Colorado here. Beaver, you had to play on Cease too, didn't you?
Yeah. I wind up going under 1.5 earned runs. I know it's vagued to -135, which is a bit crazy, but dude, the Rockies' bats on the road lately has been dead. They can't even hit lefties on the road right now. So now they're facing a Cy Young candidate righty on the road. That's just a recipe for disaster. I think Cease is going to shut it down.
Also, if it's like a low number in VIG like that pretty much tells me they don't want to sell those tickets, really.
Well, that
they're going to definitely make you pay for it. Yeah.
That too.
Touche, Beaver. All right. Next game up, we've got the Braves and the Giants. Kicking myself for not playing the Braves last night. I was going to tweet, if the Mets lose, I'm going to be on the Braves. But I ended up passing. I'm not on the Braves today, though. That I can tell you. San Francisco, first 5 money line at -105 for a half a unit. San Francisco money line at +110 for another half a unit. I think we got a pitching advantage, a big one. Rendon's been shoving, and with Morton on the road, 1, it's not a big game. 2, it's during the day. 3, he's been pretty much lit up on the road. I think all 4 of his last 4 starts on the road, he's given up 3 or 4 runs or more. We'll just call it 3 to be safe. But either way, I got to make a play on San Francisco here. They've played this Braves team tough. I know last night it didn't look so bad, but it was a Dansby Swanson homer and whatnot. And honestly, base hit here or there. The Giants are back in that ball game last night. So with Rendon on the mound, I definitely got to take a stab with the Giants here at plus money.
So you want the money line both ways, right?
Yes, please.
Okay. All right. On to the next.
But the first 5 money lines only minus 105. So just in case people see that, you don't have to go back to it. It's not a big deal. Okay. He's that damn good, people. He's that damn good.
I'm keeping it in the records.
Okay. Astros. Mariners and the Friars, aka the Padres. This one kind of hurt last night. I don't mind losing a bet. I didn't see him getting blanked. Touche Yu Darvish, for throwing an absolute gem here today. But I'm all over Seattle here today. Seattle money line minus 155 for a full unit. Mariners minus 1.5 at plus 145 for a half a unit. I think that Castillo comes out and shows why the Mariners got him. I mean, he's just one of those guys that I just love watching him pitch. He's almost unhittable at times. Clevenger's a guy that I actually kind of like, but on the road, he's just not the same guy. Seattle has one of the best bullpens in the league right now. And as good as Hader looked last night, I don't trust that shit to save my life. So I'm all over Seattle here today, again at home. I just think it's going to be too much a day game. I love it. Castillo, baby. Castillo's one of those guys that's been making money for us all goddamn year. Phillies and the Fish. And Phillies came through with us, those damn scumbags. Took them a while last night. Took them to like the 7th or 8th inning. I can't remember. But a home run over gives us the win. I'm definitely not on them today, though. Don't want to play in the full game, but I'm going to take the Miami Marlins on the first 5 money line at plus 100. And then I'm also going to do first 5 under 4 at minus 125 for a half a unit as well. Cabrera, a guy that I think could be a star in this league. And if you take a look at his game logs, a lot of stiff competition for him. I mean, it's teams like the Braves, the Dodgers, the Mets. I mean, the teams that he's pitching against has just been murderer's row. Phillies don't have very much experience with this guy. I don't think they've seen him at all this year. On top of the fact that this will be like the 5th or 6th time that the Marlins are facing Kyle Gibson. Again, the Marlins weren't in a good spot yesterday after coming off the doubleheader and whatnot. And I don't really want to deal with the Marlins bullpen. At the same time, I don't really trust the Phillies bullpen either. But like I said, Cabrera's the guy that I think he shuts him out. I mean, honestly, if you look at his game logs, Mets, Braves, Dodgers, he gave up some runs. But Oakland, the Padres, he did face his Phillies team. He blanked him. Sorry. Oakland, Padres, Phillies, Cubs, blanked them all. I think he blanks the Phillies again here today. I don't really think that the Marlins are going to score 3 or 4 runs to kill it. So I think this is like a 2-1, 3-0 ball game going into the 5th inning. I like the Fish here today. Natties, Orioles. And I'm taking the Orioles on the money line at minus 140 for just a half a unit. It was a little dicey yesterday. It was a little dicey yesterday, and Tyler Wells hasn't been really a guy that I trust. But and he's coming off a 2-inning performance against the Rays. That, I mean, come on. I mean, it is what it is. We all know how that series went. But Patrick Corbin's the guy that I want to take a look at. Obviously, he got lit up his last time out in Philly. Actually, you know what, Beaver? I haven't sent these plays in yet. I'm gonna pull a switcheroo. Give me the Nationals on the money line at plus 125. I'm talking myself out of this play. I had that written down in the first place, and I got switched because Patrick Corbin, and that's just stupid of me. Because the more I look at Patrick Corbin, the more I don't hate it. Like, I understand that he's losing games, guys, and if you take out that Philly start his last time out, 1 run against the Mets in 7 innings, 2 runs against the Reds in 6 innings, 2 runs against the Padres in 5 1/3. I mean, so he was pitching well. Again, it was too close for comfort. The Nationals were playing too well right now. Like I said, this is one of the later games, so I hadn't had my VIP set. I'm taking the Nationals here. This team has just been taking too much money away from me. And Tyler Wells' record on the road, not to mention the Nationals have already seen him this year. I'll take a stab with the Nationals. I just don't want to lay minus 140 with Tyler Wells right now. Not to mention that bullpen was a little suspect yesterday. So, we're going to go Nationals here today.
Yeah, just to add a few things, Baltimore, A, can't hit lefties right now. B, can't hit lefties on the road. C, Pat Corbin, before I don't know what the hell happened his last start. He was dealing for 3 starts, and he's much better at home. I mean, why else are they pricing Patrick Corbin at plus 125? There's no other way, unless they think he's going to have a good day. I'm personally riding with his outs over, because he's eating innings regardless of whether he's giving up runs. So, yeah.
Yeah, go to Beavers. Did you post that, Beaver?
No, I'm posting it after we're done here.
Okay, pay attention to that because I actually really like that play too when he was talking to me about it in the pre-show. Because this probably is going to be one of Patrick Corbin's last starts of the season too, because they're going to start bringing up the younger guys and whatnot, and he's already fulfilled his obligations on that contract. So just keep in mind, watch that on Beaver's Twitter because I'll be following it as well. Jays and Rays. Oh man, what are we going to do with these Blue Jays, man? I'm not playing them here today. No way. Tampa money line, plus 104 or plus 100 now. I think it's came down a little bit. Look, Ross Stripling is actually pitched really well for Toronto, but unfortunately, he's starting to come back to I don't know if you want to say the guy that we originally knew, but he starting to give up runs where he was going anywhere from 5 to 6 innings and kind of giving up a run or two maybe. Now he's constantly giving up 2 or 3 runs. His last start at home against the Angels, he lost, and that was the Angels. That was not a very good team. I don't even think they had Trout at the time. He gave up 6 runs. In 6 innings, he gave 7 hits and 3 runs. He's faced this Tampa team twice in the last 2 years. 8 total innings, 11 hits, 7 runs, some walks in there. It's just not good stuff. And then Drew Rasmussen has essentially been very, very good for the Rays. He just had a baby. It's all good news. The Rays are actually just playing really, really good baseball right now. And they've also had their way with Toronto lately. Toronto's just not playing really good baseball right now. I thought they would play well the second game of the doubleheader yesterday. I ended up making a tiny bit because the run line was plus money, but they lost the first 5. Like I said, it's just hard for me to get behind the Jays right now. Really quickly, though, Rasmussen's last couple starts at New York Yankees, at the Miami Marlins, 12 innings, 1 total run, 14 strikeouts. And then you can even bring that back farther to his start previous to that against the Angels. He went another 6 innings and didn't give up a run or 1 run. So just very, very good stuff from Rasmussen all throughout. Next game up is the Mets and the Cubs. Honestly, haven't really looked at this game very much, but it's one of the games that wasn't listed last night, so I haven't looked at it. But first glance, I can tell you right now, I'm not playing the Mets. I would probably take the Cubs plus 1.5, but like I said, I'm not gonna make a play on it. You can make it a lean, Beaver. Thank you. God, he's good. Touche, Beaver. You already know me. I just haven't looked at this game a whole bunch because I didn't know it wasn't posted last night, so I just don't want to bullshit you guys. Royals, Twins, Beaver?
Yankees, Red Sox.
Oh, okay. Okay. Man, oh man, this is I'm going the Red Sox. Uh, um, I'm sorry, like I don't feel like the Red Sox were the wrong play yesterday. I really don't. Red Sox plus 105 on the money line. And Nestor Cortez doesn't have the best numbers against the Red Sox. They've seen him multiple times. And to be dead honest with you guys, Bello is one of these guys that I actually kind of like. There's some people that like to go and I'm not talking of anybody in specifically, but there's a lot of people that like to look at like the advanced numbers and whatnot, and they talk about his hard hit rate and whatnot, but then they don't mention the fact that he's never given up a home run. So hard contact is bad and yada yada yada. Say it's coming. So like I said, no chance today. I just earn a little bit of money. So we do that. Hard Beaver. Are we frozen?
No, can talk?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, dude. I didn't hear you. I didn't know. I thought we were frozen or something.
I didn't know what the hell was going on. I it was like skipping for a bit, but I think we're good now. Now it seems like your connection's stable.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. So yeah. Anyway, on the Red Sox. What's the next game up, Beaver?
We got so he likes the Red Sox, guys. KC at Twins.
I hate you sometimes. All over the Twins here again, guys. Sonny Gray on the mound. Twins minus 1.5 for 0.75 units at plus 105. I just think that they're going to be rolling here. Again, Zach Greinke on the road is definitely not a spot I want to get involved with. Twins are just a very streaky team in general, and they looked very good yesterday. I think they continue to pound the Royals like they have all this year. This was actually a pretty easy one for me. This was easy. Doesn't mean it's going to win because it was easy. Some people have said that to me. They're like, "Oh, it's so easy, you lost." But there's a lot of games that I win too that are easy. It's just because it's easy doesn't mean it's a winner. It's just some things just stick out. Anyway, Cardinals and Brewers. Mr. Corbin Burns and Adam Wainwright. You goddamn right, Beaver. You can type that out. Go ahead. Cardinals money line plus 105 for 0.75 units. I don't care what Wainwright's look like. I don't care that he hasn't won a game against the Brewers this year. I don't trust the Brewers. Maybe call this a gut play, but I'm getting the Cardinals at home, who are 30 games over 500 at home, at plus money now. I understand that they've lost the last couple of times, but again, I don't bet baseball to look at a 1 week sample size. I bet baseball to look at 162 game sample size. I'm going to take the Cardinals at plus money at home. I understand how well Corbin Burns has pitched, but Wainwright's due for a he just almost essentially no-hit these guys. Are pretty damn close the last time out. So this idea that the Brewers just dominate went a little bit of a fallacy. He had one bad hit in the ninth that ended up ruining it or whatever it was. Excuse me. So look, it's just one of those things, guys. Cardinals at home for me. It's, again, do you trust the Brewers in that bullpen? I know they're coming off of a full bullpen day. So as long as Burns is going to have to go, 6 or 7 innings. So I just don't trust it. Rangers at the Athletics. Man, this one, I can't pick a side here, but I will say I'm going to play the under in the first 5 because I think that both of these pitchers are a little bit undervalued. First 5 under 4.5 at -120 for 0.75 units. Dane Dunning at home has been a spot that I really like. Obviously, if you take a look at what he's done against like teams like Astros and stuff, it's not the same. But when he faces teams like in Oakland, I think he's going to pitch much better. And then JP Sears has actually been legit for Oakland. I mean, he's definitely not going out there and getting shelled in any way. So day game after a night game as well. Both these teams are kind of tired and don't have much to play for. I think the pitchers kind of roll here tonight or today in Texas.
What do you think about the fraud prop guarantee in the comments? It says Marcus Semien over 1.5 total bases -110. This will cash. Mega hammerhead lock. This comes from unknown Twitter user Kyle Kerms.
I mean, I don't hate it. I mean, I know that it's like I can't even say that I hate it because they're at home versus a lefty, and they've been very good against lefties. Yeah, Kyle. I don't understand how you can not play my hip parlays, but you'll lay -110 on a total base. It's like you are a true scumbag. True scumbag.
He's a dirty rat.
But yeah, enjoy that, Kyle.
Toast, you're kind of skipping out a bit now, but I feel like I know what your play is.
Okay, Ash though, I do believe that.
Did you hear me?
Next game up, Beaver.
It's up.
Yo. Dodgers and I'm back. I think we are. And what a picture it is. Let's see if we get back here. He is.
There we go.
I think I'm frozen, but I'm not sure. I'm not.
No, I think. Oh God. All right, Chiefs. This is your friend of the program, the Prop Beaver. We have an unexpected technical difficulty. I'm gonna wait. Kyle, stop fucking laughing in the comments. I'm gonna wait for Toast to get back and we're gonna finish this. Toast, are you back now?
God damn it.
All right. Yeah, I can hear you.
That's not my bet.
Nah, you're not playing the Dodgers -1.
No, they just won the division last night. They went out drinking. I can't do it. I can't.
All right.
Can't
What do you play?
I'm playing the Diamondbacks, bro, on the money line. You'd rather play the Dodgers -1.5 or the other team outright. D-backs money line for a half a unit at +110. I'm not getting crazy fading the Dodgers, but I'm not laying 1.5 with the Dodgers the night that they won after they won the division and they went out drinking. Not going to happen. I'm sorry. Can't do it.
Fair. You have any props for the people?
No props for the people. I'm sorry. That will all be for VIP. It's been early morning for me. I gave you guys a lot yesterday, but VIPs, there'll definitely be some props on there for sure. I can guarantee you that. So yeah, that's it for the show for today.
What if I have a K parlay?
Well, I assume that you hate the people. So if you now embrace the people, please embrace us with a K parlay.
Nah, I'm just kidding. No, I have one.
Oh my God! What?
No, I have one. All right, so I'm cooking it together right now.
There's nothing worse than that.
No, I'm not. I'm not cruel. I'm not cruel. So, what the K parlay is going to be, people. 1 second. I'm just getting the most accurate odds for you because I respect you all highly. The Beaver K parlay. And you're going to have to...
this right now. I don't trust it.
You're going to have to play... No, I made this earlier, but then I had to delete it.
Oh, okay,
but
okay.
You have to place this right now because it's about to kick off. Ladolo, 7+ Ks. Cease.
Okay.
7+ Ks. David Peterson, 6+ Ks. And now I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't have the sexiest payout in the world. It only comes back at +176. But I really love the matchups for everybody today. So
I swear to God, Beaver, if I lose because of David Peterson on this bet, I'm gonna. Oh my God, I'm gonna kill you.
Every time David Peterson starts, the dude hits 6 Ks. It is crazy.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's the show for today. Thank you, Beaver, for coming through for the hit parlay. Yeah, let me check really quickly to see.
Kyle Kerms has a nice sabermetric for you. So Toast, you are 22-10 when betting on Arizona this year on the VIP.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
It's because you're a silly snake.
Silly snake.
You're a snake.
I got a hit parlay really quickly. I'm going back to old reliable, and because it's Corbin Burns, we're getting a really nice price. Goldschmidt, Arenado hit parlay +155. Get the F out of town. Too good to be true. Too good to be true. Let me take a look and see what time.
What's the price?
+155.
Oh. Wrong.
You don't think that's gonna hit?
Wrong.
You want to fade it?
Wrong. Well,
Please
I think fading it would give me worse odds, right? So then I don't want to fade
Yeah.
it.
That's what I was gonna say. Send me the bet ticket of you fading it so I can see it. So there is 6 games, 2, 4, 6, 8 games on tomorrow, 1 game in the afternoon. So we'll just do well, there's 2 games in the morning. So let's just do we'll just do noon Eastern.
Okay.
For sure. Sorry. I told Beaver 11 a.m. Eastern. I screwed up this morning. I apologize. Shout out to Beaver, though, for not being on vacation, being prepared, did the show an hour early. But seriously, though, Beaver, I do appreciate that. That was a scumbag move on my part.
No problem. I expect nothing less.
Today, that's a lie. But yeah, same time, same place tomorrow, guys. Yeah, we'll have some football stuff out tomorrow, I'm sure, too. So I will see you guys then.
Peace.